Evening everyone, myself Yashwant and you all are watching Border News Mirror. Russia-Ukraine war escalated again on Sunday as Moscow launched its biggest aerial attack against Ukraine last night. Russia pounded Ukraine overnight with hundreds of drones and missiles. The Ukrainian authorities said on Sunday in one of the war's largest assault, strikes on infrastructure were reported across the country, including the western Ukraine, which Russia hits less frequently. The attack was the latest in a series of escalating Russian air assault, with Moscow repeatedly setting some new marks for the number of weapons used. The Ukrainian Air Force said Russia had launched more than 500 drones and missiles overnight, the highest number recorded in a single night so far. The figure includes non-lethal drones designed to confuse Ukrainian air defenses, which Russia has begun using on a mass scale only in the past year, making comparison with attacks earlier in the war much more difficult. Still, they have significant effect. Ukraine's military is forced to use the limited stockpile of the air defense missile to counter Russia's large-scale assaults, which military experts and Ukrainian officials say are aimed to overwhelming Ukraine's air defense unit on the ground level. The air defense missiles are the only weapons capable of shooting down the incoming missiles. The air defense of Ukraine said about 90% of the Russian drones were intercepted, were disabled by electronic jamming, or crashed without causing damage because they were decoys. It added that only two-thirds of the missiles that Russia fired were shot down, including just one of 7 ballistic missiles. These figures couldn't be independently verified. It was unclear whether any civilians were killed during the overnight attack, but the Ukrainian Air Force reported the death of a pilot who crashed in his American-designed F-16 jet as he was trying to repel the Russian assault. Ukraine uses fighter jets to shoot down incoming missiles for lack of enough ground-based air defenses. The Air Force said that the pilot had shot down several aerial attacks but went down with his jet after it was damaged in the attack. During nighttime attacks, Russia typically begins its assault by sending waves of drones to stain Ukraine air defenses, followed by missiles that are harder to intercept. The United Nations Human Rights Office reported on Sunday that civilian casualties in Ukraine had increased by 37% in the period from December 2024 to April 2025 compared to the same period the previous year, with more than 900 civilians killed and 4,000 injured. The majority of these casualties occurred in Ukrainian-controlled area. UN Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine. The war in Ukraine now is the 4th year. It's becoming increasingly deadly for the civilian, said in a statement. For all the latest updates, keep watching and stay connected with BNM.